Friends, this is Satish Rawal and I am going to teach you today semi-modals. Right. First of all, I would like to tell you why these phrases are known as semi-modals. Right. When a verb plays double roles, right? Main verb and helping verb, it's called semi-modals. For example, I have written here need to. The first one is need to. If I say I need a lot of money, in this sentence, need is main verb, base verb, right? Base verb. I need a lot of money. But if I say I need to earn a lot of money, you see here in this sentence I have used need to. In this sentence I have used the word need, right? Here I am using this need to as semi-modals, right? Because after that I have used here main verb, right? So this is need to, the phrase need to is using helping verb, that's called semi-modals. You see the difference? I need a lot of money, I need to earn a lot of money. I need a lot of money, I need to earn a lot of money, right? Next one is used to. Used to, actually when we want to describe our past habits, I repeat my sentence here, when we need to describe our past habits, we use used to. For example, if I say I used to read comics in my school days. This means when I was in school, I used to read comics. Here, this simply means that is the habit of my past. That means at present, I don't read comics. That's final. So whenever you use used to, you have to keep in mind that you are talking your habit of past. This is not your present habit. This is not your current habit. It is the habit of the past. Is clear? Okay. One more thing I would like to say here about this phrase. Sound is, pronunciation is used to. This, right? I am writing in Hindi here, but actually you are not sounding exact. Used here, sounding this much only. Sound is this much only. Used to. Used to. Used to. I used to play. I used to climb up a tree. I used to go. I used to eat, I used to think, I used to talk to my friends, I used to hang out. Sound is used to. Sound is used to. You are not saying used to. Wrong English. Used to. Okay. Next one is ought to. Actually nowadays most of the people are using should, right? But it's bit formal English. Ought to is a formal English and this gives the sense of should. When it's an obligation, it has an obligation sense, obligation, moral obligation, right? Okay. Citizens, all citizens ought to pay taxes. Here I have used ought to. All citizens ought to pay taxes. So that's an obligation. This simply means they should pay taxes. Actually, this ought to and should are interchangeably used, but that this one 90% cases people use should, right? In 10% cases people use ought to. But it is still good English and that is very much in use. Now, the next one is have to, right? Again this is an obligation. This is again obligation, have to. sound is have to. When you're pronouncing, actually contraction is have to. That is sound, right? Here many learners get confused. They think there's a difference between have to and have got to. Actually there is no difference in the meaning, and both can be used interchangeably. Normally it takes 3 words, have, got to, and have to 2 words only. People prefer this one, have to, right? So when you have an obligation, right, suppose there are certain activities that we perform every day, and we sometimes may not like to do that work, but when you do that work, still you have to do that work, then you use the language have to, right? In winter, no one likes to get up early in the morning, right? But suppose you do a job, right, and you have to report to your office at 9 a.m. So what is the language here? You say, I have to get up at 6. I have to get up at 6. This, I have to get up at 6. I have to get up at 6. Actually it's obligation, right? It's not internal obligation, it's external obligation. You want or you don't want, but you have to, right? So whenever you use this have to language, again you see it is followed by main verb, get, have to get, I have to get up, I have to get up at 6, right? Next one is to be able to. Actually most possibly we are using can language, can, but there is a little difference between can and to be able to, right? Sometimes can show your capacity, your skill, your talent or something. Suppose if I say I can teach English, but I am not able to teach mathematics because I am not good at mathematics. So I am saying I am not able to teach mathematics. So normally this language, to be able to, we use to say the same problem, or somebody is not able to do something, then we use that language, right? He made an accident. He made an accident last week, so he was not able to attend the meeting. See the language here. He made an accident last week, so he was not able to attend the meeting. Again, the word attend is main verb and it's followed by was not able to attend the meeting. He made an accident last week, so he was not able to attend the meeting. This mostly, many people think there is no difference between can and able to, but there is a little difference. When you suppose, one good example I want to give you, my friend borrowed some money from me, but he failed to repay me back, right? Now next time he comes, right, and I'm sorry, I can't give you, this time I can't lend you money. Why I'm thinking so? Because he didn't repay my money, and next time I can't help him. So here I say I can't help you. But suppose my friend wants some help from me, monetary help, financial help, right, and I don't have money, and then in that situation I will say I am not able to help you, my dear, I am sorry, I am not able to help you. Here I am using the language I am not able to help you. This is the difference, right? Next one is to be supposed to. Whenever we use this language to be supposed to, we always think about the rules and regulation, right? These rules can be made by the people, by the government, by yourself, by family, right? So suppose certain rules there are in life, certain rules, moral ethics, certain things in our life, and we follow the norms, we follow the rules, right? So suppose somebody is coming to office and he goes direct into the manager's cabin and he is sitting on the chair of the manager, and then somebody says, hello mister, you are not supposed to sit here. You are not supposed to sit here. Again you see the language, supposed to, right? Supposed to sit here. It's main verb and supposed to helping verb, to be supposed to. When you are using this language, always keep in mind you are talking about some sort of norms, rules and regulations of that particular place, right? In my family, at my home, right, visitors or guests are not supposed to take their footwear in, right? So they are supposed to take off their shoes or footwear outside the room, outside my house, right? Because this is the rules made by my mom. And even means people are taking off their shoes outside. So they are not supposed to take their shoes or footwear in the room, right? So supposed to, we are using language when you are thinking about some rules and regulation, right? Dare to. Whenever you are talking about dare to, actually you are talking about courage. Courage, right? Suppose my student's name is Akshay, right? And his father is angry man, right? But he still dares to talk to his father. He dares to talk to his father. What is the meaning actually? He has the courage to talk to his father. Other members of the family don't dare to talk to him. Other members of the family don't dare to talk to him, but Akshay dares to talk to his father. Here I am using the language dares to when simply means courage, right? Courage. Before I finish this video, I just read out all the phrases, semi-modals, right? They have mentioned here need to, used to, ought to, have to be able to be supposed to, dare to. And you need to watch this lesson time and again to understand semi-modals. Thanks for watching this video. Before I finish this video, I would like to request all my friends to please subscribe to my channel, and if you have already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.